All right, happy Monday, everybody. We're doing this a little bit later than normal. It's not a victory Monday. The Bears didn't win yesterday. I didn't want you guys to think I only do this when the Bears win, so I still have to come on here even though it's a little later than than normal. Some things came up today, so I had to adjust my schedule. But hey, we're not the Bears here. We're gonna adjust so that we can still win, get our stuff done no matter what. Something they can't seem to do. But hey, we're still here. You know what I am repping? I'm repping. If you can see, I'm repping Naruto today. I think it's their 20th anniversary. If you haven't seen the show, it's an amazing show. You gotta take a look. You gotta watch it. It is one for the ages. So I'm repping their shirt for today. Anyway, while we're here, the real estate question I'll be answering is what's the best season to buy a house? Is it summer? Is it fall? We're just entering into fall season. The weather shifted a couple weeks ago and it's starting to get a little bit cooler. So the season is definitely changing. The leaves are changing. What is the best season to move and to buy a house? Depending on kind of, some people think it's the summer, some people say winter. When's the best season? The simple answer, honestly, is whenever the season is right for you. Now you're probably saying, all right, that's a cop out. You're not really helping me. Look, there's pros and cons to any season that you move, right? In the summer, it's summertime, it's easy to move. Moving always is gonna, I'll say this, unless you hire movers, get everything done, moving just always sucks. It does. It sucks. It sucks to get your stuff ready. It sucks to do all the planning. It sucks to have to, pack your things, have to physically move them, unpack it. Moving just sucks. But in the summer, it's a little bit easier since it's not cold out. The weather's kind of working for you, but it is probably scorching hot, so you're sweating and it's tough and it's hard. So moving's going to be tough either way. So in terms of when you actually have to physically move, sure, summer's a little bit better. It's a little bit easier to do that. Kids aren't in school season, so they can always help you out. You don't have to worry about switching school districts in the summer. So that's why a lot of people tend to think the summer's the best season to move. But look, like I said, the best season is just when you need to make a move. Because if you move in the winter, while it sucks to move, there's not as many people out there looking because people are going to rely on doing it during the summer. People are going to wait to move into the summer. So because of that, you're going to have less competition. There's going to be less people looking to make a move. So you can probably get a property at a good price. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get a property at a steal. You're still going to pay, market rate for a house, but you're not going to have to get into so many bidding wars. You're not going to have so much competition. It's going to be it's probably going to be a little bit easier for you to find a house because there's not going to be that many people looking. So there's always pros and cons to whatever season. Summer, it's easy to move, it's a little easier, but again, there's going to be more competition. That's kind of the moving season for everybody. Summer is always usually hectic in the real estate market. Or you can do it in the winter, not as many people moving. It's going to be a little bit trouble. It's going to be a little bit not as fun to move depending on the weather conditions. But hey, not a lot of people are looking for homes. And you know what? Not only that, but you get to see homes decorated. I think that's the coolest part people don't realize is when you go see homes during, the I'd say the fall, during the winter season, you get to see homes with Halloween decorations. You get to see home with Christmas decorations. It brings a little bit of a nice little twist to houses. If you like TV shows, usually they'll have like Halloween specials, Christmas specials. It's kind of like that, right? When you see homes during the holiday season, it's like house buying specials. You get to see houses in different types of scenery, which is really cool. So you have pros and cons. When's the best season to find a house? When's the best season to move? I'm going to say it again. It's the season that you're currently moving in. Okay, I don't want you to have FOMO. I don't want you to have regret saying, oh man, I have to move in the winter, but I wish it was in the summer. Look, the best season is the season you have to move. There's pros and cons to any season that you move in, but we're always going to make the best out of the situation and make sure that you are happy with your move, and we make it work for you basically. So there's your Monday video today, your Monday live. So if you have any questions at all about buying a house, selling a house, any questions about the process, any questions about the market in general, because the market, the market is changing month by month, honestly, these days. So if you have any questions on kind of, where's the interest rates going, what does the housing market look like, is there a blah, 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 whatever. If you have any questions about the market, send me a DM, send me a message. I'll be happy to jump on here and answer those questions on our next Monday because I will be here no matter what. If the Bears win, if the Bears lose, I will be here next Monday. I probably won't be on the following Monday because I'll be out of the country on a trip, but I will be here next Monday answering your questions. So, hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM. Otherwise, hope you guys had an amazing Monday starts the week, and you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will talk to you next week.